by Maple Mix Productions. And now here are your hosts, Aries the Kid and Music Master Jones.
It makes me want to hug these guys and kiss them.
Yo. What up? What up?
Guess what time it is?
Time for Maple Mix to drop another hit podcast.
Music show.
Yeah, episode 6. The Devil's episode.
It's about to get 60. Wait.
60? Sexy?
Yeah. Like a sextet. Because there's 6 people. Sex. You know, it's just sexy.
All right, kids.
Episode, we will spend the time talking directly into the mic like this because it gets so roused.
Oh, we know it does. Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah.
So we sound a little bit different today, and that is because we are not in the same place. The previous 5 episodes, we did them in my kitchen, actually.
We did 5 of them?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was just like there for like an hour, and you just like cut up one episode, like.
Yeah. This is how we're doing it today, folks. So
it's the Mixed Music Show Mobile Edition.
The Mobile Edition. Mobile Edition.
Hit that phone.
2021.
Kick that like button.
Yeah, kick it. Punch it and kick it.
Yeah.
Just, you know what? Just abuse that like button. Abuse it.
Maple Mix Production is not responsible for what you do to your phone.
No, we are not. All right, so 2021, Happy New Year, new way of doing stuff.
Happy New Year!
Yeah! And we got some good, exciting, happy, fun, awesome news for you. Would you like to know what it is? Would you like to know? Of course you do. You're listening to this. Of course you want to know.
I mean, frankly, I already know it, so I don't want to know.
Well, then you are fired.
Muted. Oh, okay. That escalated fast.
Yes, it did.
Maple Mix Productions, innovation, escalation.
Mass incarceration.
Yeah. All right.
So,
MMP news time?
News.
You go for it, sir.
All right. I will. So, you've been hearing about this Come and Go remix?
Yeah, you know, I've been
Music
coming
Master
and
Jones.
going, talking about it. I wouldn't be me if I didn't say that.
No, it wouldn't be you if you didn't say that.
Yeah.
Well, the remix is finished. It's mastered. Woo! It's ready to rock. Woo! And it's going to be coming out here very, 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 very soon.
It's going to be coming out very soon. It's going to be the best remix. It's going to be better than all the other remixes. All the other remixes are a mess. They're terrible.
They're terrible. Some are good, but most are really bad. Most are really, really bad.
Yes, but
and they cost billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars to make.
Billions of dollars to make.
And we did it cheap, folks. So I think we're gonna be showing you something really nice, something really cool. You're really gonna like it.
It's going to be very special, just like all of you.
Very, very special. Yes.
Very special. No, but all jokes aside, because that's as far as we're going with that. That's as far as we're going. That's as close as we're going to that, because this is a music show.
That certainly is.
Yeah. It is the best because it's the larger than life remix, and yeah, all we're getting held up by is some graphic design stuff, but we're gonna have that fixed really soon. So yeah, either late. Actually, no, I'm going to say early February.
To die. What? Who said that?
Me.
Who said that?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I am your brain.
Oh.
Hi. How are you doing?
Hello, brain. I'm doing all right.
You know, I heard
you?
that Come and Go. This Come and Go remix is actually the best one.
I mean, I've also heard that.
Well, yeah, because I heard it. I'm your brain. But yeah, guys.
Oh man.
I'd say early to mid February. I think is when this thing's gonna drop. I'll keep coming, let you know, and then I'll keep going.
Keep on going. So we got 2 new songs ready as of this past. Well, no, I should say recorded as of this past weekend. We got some vocals. You know, you guys are just gonna love it. That's all I'm gonna say. You guys are gonna love it.
All I'm gonna say is we had our Ozzy moment. We had our
and that's all you're gonna know about that. So I think that's all for the Maple Mix news. Now,
all right,
it's time for a hot take. So take your cold shower. It's time to get hot. Like the show? Check us out on Facebook. Facebook.com/Maple Mix Productions. Maple Mix Productions. Maple Mix Productions. Maple Mix Productions.
Toggle Mountain.
9 to 5. And its doors now. And we are back. We need a ticker sound.
Yeah. Nailed it.
This just in. Hot takes.
All right. Do you want to go first or should I go first?
All right. I will, I'll take the first one here. So
actually, I'm going first, so just shut up. No, okay, you go ahead.
All right, no. Go on.
No. I
No. Go on. Go on.
Easy
Go
now.
on.
Right, fine. I'm doing it. I'm going. Here we go.
All right.
Try and stop me. Fight me, bro.
I won't. One guy's just ready to fight, and the other guy's like, I don't care about this.
Okay, I'm done though. If you actually do want to go.
All right, so there is rumors going around that Square, the company that owns, Cash App and some other things, they're looking into buying Tidal. For those who don't know, right? How shocking!
Gasp!
But for those who gasp, shocked emoji, crying face emoji, flames emoji. Shout out to that producer, though.
That dude's pretty dope.
Yes, they are considering, or there's rumors that they are considering buying Tidal. Like I said, they own Cash App, they own a couple of other things. Why it would be good for them to buy Tidal would be they could do some promotions. I guess Cash App was really taken off in rap. Like a lot of people mention it in songs.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, not to mention TikTok culture, like having people donate to each other every other day.
Yeah, so it was like, what'd they say? I think in 2015 or 2016, something like that, they had 7 million users, and now they have 30 million users, and they're saying a lot of it's because of that. So if they did that, they could own Tidal and Cash App, and they could do promotions like, if you use your Cash App card with Tidal, you might get a discount, something like that. But the reasons why this person says they shouldn't, and I kind of agree with them a little bit, because they're saying that Tidal really hasn't grown as a streaming service. Like, it's just been kind of there, and I guess they are one of the ones that pays people the most, and they still don't make a profit. Yeah, I know, right?
Okay.
I mean, to be honest, I don't know anybody who has it. Do you?
Me either. No, okay, you know who does have it? Kanye West, right? Or did he?
Well,
did he sell it at some point? Did he like get out of it, or is he still part of it?
Well, I don't know if he has anything. Jay-Z. Okay, so
I remember hearing a rumor that like some of them were going to jump ship like 2 years ago or 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Well, Jay-Z used to exclusively put his stuff on Tidal, but I guess in 2019 he put his stuff on Spotify and a couple other places, because I mean, obviously not making that much money from it just being on Tidal, which makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I don't know anybody who has Tidal.
You know what? I think if he had done it at the beginning, like if he had gone straight from analog sales, like CD sales and stuff, if he had gone straight from that to Tidal, I think it could have worked, kind of like how Tool, waited for so long to get on Apple Music and finally got on Apple Music. But he was on shit before Tidal, right? I
think so, yeah. He bought it in 2014. So I don't know what he did before, where it was or where it wasn't, but that's kind of like a bad sign that he's putting his, bad sign in one sense, that he's putting his stuff on other places because it's not just on Tidal.
I'm kind of surprised Spotify or Apple Music hasn't tried to just buy them out themselves. Yeah,
I mean, supposedly they have the best high quality streaming.
You know what I found out the other day?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is I guess Amazon as a company actually does a lot of the internet hosting for like their competition. So like really Amazon, for example, Amazon, who has Prime Video, hosts Netflix stuff. Isn't that funny? So, but I'm pretty sure they host Apple. I know they're the ones providing Apple with their equipment and their technology to make their product. I'm pretty sure. I think I heard that they're hosting Apple Music's data as well.
Wow. Okay, that's
so. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they're hosting Tidal, or if they should try to buy Tidal themselves.
Right. Yeah, they're saying it's kind of like valued around $250 million, which I think from the article they're saying it won't really matter. Square makes a whole bunch of. I know, right? That's what I spent for breakfast this morning. Could you imagine if you spent $250 million on a breakfast?
Dude, somebody has.
I hope so. I hope so.
You know what else?
So
somebody spent that much on some shoes somewhere.
I also hope that too. Maybe like famous shoes, Queen Victoria's fucking old high heels or some shit.
Queen Victoria is a shoe. Wait,
Queen
what?
Victoria's a shoe. Wow.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, well, she's dead. Who cares?
Just kidding. Mad love to the queen. Big ups.
Yeah, and then I just took it all away when I said she's dead. Who cares?
It might be a little bad.
Anyway, so
I did not know that. Who is the one that's alive?
Elizabeth II.
She is definitely a shoe. I mean, what? And it starts again.
Yeah, well, she'll be dead soon. Nobody cares. What?
Damn.
Twice as brutal.
Oh no.
Twice as brutal. Oh no. Ooh. Hating on the queen.
For the record, anyone who's listening, this is only shade. This is not a threat. Calm down. It's not anything like that. We are entertainers. Gosh. Duh.
It's just true shade. You know what I mean? It is true shade. She's 90 something.
That's like shade.
Not
yeah.
that much longer left.
That shade is darker than Obama.
That's pretty dark.
All right. Anything else about
so yeah,
Tidal?
that's all about Tidal. Really, I mean, it's just kind of like, should they, shouldn't they? It doesn't, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter if they buy it, if they don't buy it. I still don't know anybody who has it.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the who cares.
So
who cares department. Yeah.
Yeah. Do it. Don't do it. I don't know, but if anybody has Tidal, let me know. Let us know in the comments.
In the comments, yeah. You use Tidal. What do you like about it? We want to know. We're genuinely curious.
I'm curious. I do not know anybody that has it.
Oh, and just to get it out of the way for this episode, fuck Spotify. Every episode. Every episode.
Do your damn story.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna get a little more heartfelt now because this was just awesome. Aww. So this past Saturday, January 9th, there was a big virtual David Bowie tribute concert, and tons of artists, new and old, did their thing. A lot of different people collaborating together, which was really cool. But to list a few, Lizzie Hale was there, Corey Taylor was there, Trent Reznor was there, Dave Grohl and Taylor from the Foo Fighters were there. Maybe some other Foos were there, but those were the only two that got mentioned in the article I read. Young Blood was there, who's like the most contemporary one I heard of. I was like, wow, really? But he was there.
Hey, Young Blood, let me holler at you, Young Blood.
Young Blood, let me holler at you for a minute. Yes.
Kevin Hart is hilarious. All right, go on.
Maple Mix Productions are a huge fan as a collective of Kevin Hart.
And if you're not a fan of Kevin Hart, you're not a fan of us. Ooh,
tell us why in the comments.
I'm saying it.
Let's see here. Billy from the Billy, I forget what his name is. Billy something from the singer of the Smashing Pumpkins. He was there. He teamed up with a bunch of people. The singer of Living Color. They're the ones who do the Cult of Personality song. Mm-hmm. He did something. Adam Lambert, who in recent time has become the singer of Queen, actually. He did his glam thing and did The Man Who Sold the World, I think was the song he did. And I think Living Color did Ziggy Stardust with a couple people. But what was really cool is there was a super group that had Dave Grohl and Taylor from the Foo Fighters and then like a couple other people. And Corey didn't even come out and sing because all the other members could sing. So what they would do is they would take turns because they were all multi-instrumentalists. So they all would just like swap places and perform different songs.
Okay.
And then Corey came out and, killed it. But yeah, so it's still streaming now. If you guys want to check it out. David Bowie, a legend. I didn't really get into David Bowie that much. I did have a little R.I.P. show. For sure. Excuse me.
Yes, we are a grammatically correct podcast.
Don't I know it? But yeah, I did get in. I listened to him and Pink Floyd a lot in the spring, this past spring. That was a good time. Just literally just hanging out outside in the springtime air, just listening to those guys. It was great. But yeah.
Man, 2021 is going to be a fun year because I just feel like a lot of new stuff is going to come out. A lot of tributes like this, a lot of concerts and just new things to check out. So I'm glad Lizzie Hale was there.
Oh yeah, she did a song.
That's a good band, Hailstorm.
Mm-hmm. Did I say Trent Reznor?
I'm not sure, but okay.
Yeah, Trent Reznor, the singer of Nine Inch Nails, him and his like EDM group that he has did like a super spaced out like ambient version of one of Bowie's songs. It looked really cool.
good to see people
links down below
putting new twists on the old, you know.
And with that,
speaking of Dave Grohl,
older than me, to give a new twist on an article he read today.
So Dave Grohl,
I'm nailing those transitions.
Yes, you are the quintessential trans guy for a podcast.
I am the trans guy, everybody.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Transition. All right.
So Dave Grohl said that he doesn't mind playing Nirvana songs, but he won't sing them because I guess he still dreams about like him being in Nirvana. Like he still has those memories. I guess those are pretty strong for him. They've done some Nirvana tributes or Kurt Cobain tributes.
Yeah.
And he's done the drums, and you know the other members, you know, do what they do, but he won't sing them. And I guess people were wondering because you know he's the singer of the Foo Fighters, and you know he's been known as the frontman for that band. But yeah, he won't sing any of the Nirvana songs because he feels too strongly, like it's still too much. You know what I mean?
They were tight, man. They were tight. Like if you watch any of those old Behind the Music documentaries or anything like that, like they were so tight. And like Dave wasn't the first drummer; he was the second drummer. He saw them as a fan first, and he was just like, "This is the best band in the world. I have to join." So like he was in like his favorite place to be ever up until the end. You know?
Yeah, I get it.
You know, it's interesting. Yeah, I think the closest thing I've seen to this is him performing a song called Marigold, which it's a Nirvana song, but it's not a Kurt song. It's a Dave Grohl song. And like when he first started the Foo Fighters, he used to get yelled at by the crowd to sing Marigold because that was the only song they knew. Poor Dave.
It's like when people, Freebird.
That's
play Freebird.
That'll never not be a thing.
Rest in peace to those guys, though. Rest in peace.
Yeah, we're better, but no.
What's up with like? Damn.
I said no. I took it back. Just kidding, y'all.
The comment section still heard you.
Fight me, comment section. Yeah, what were you saying?
No, I was just gonna say, like, it's so crazy how many musicians have died in fucking plane crashes.
That's a whole other segment in itself.
It's a long list. It's a long list.
The 27
Aaliyah being
Club.
the most recent one that I can think of.
Who?
Aaliyah.
Oh God, yeah. Well,
no more planes. No more small planes for musicians.
You know,
all right, go on.
We're musicians. We are not rocking planes in 2021. We are driving. No,
that's right. Driving or sailing.
We're doing trains. I'll still do trains, but I'll give you sailing.
Yeah, trains are fine. No, like, you know, world tours. You know, we'll sail.
Oh,
you don't need to fly.
Well, you know, we're gonna start construction on an underwater train tunnel. Warren and I had a conversation about this, like the last time I visited.
From New York to London, London to Accra. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Into Lagos.
It's going to be the cat's nipples.
Not Abuja though, because no one wants to go there.
Damn.
The cat's nipples? Nah, I'm just kidding.
We should dub this the Shade episode.
No, I said that specifically for a person that listens to the podcast because I always joke with her about going to Lagos, which is the other big city in Nigeria. And it just...
Shout out. You know who you are.
You know who you are. Anyway.
All right. All right. I have a frustrating
This is going to be a longer
story.
episode, folks.
Hell yeah. I have a frustrating story though. I am actively annoyed with this story. Okay, so I've talked about a couple times now in the podcast. The band Suspect 208 comes up once again now because they are an article that I got recommended by Google. And let's face it, this show is powered by Google. Hell, Google. No.
Yeah, even though you piss me the hell off sometimes, I still like you pretty much cool. That's how I feel about you.
You're better than Spotify, Google. You're better than Spotify.
You are better than Spotify.
I mean, everybody is.
You piss me off. Damn. Music Master Jones has a personal vendetta against Spotify.
I mean, I got an account though, so I mean, hey, I ain't paying for it. Yo, all you Spotify listeners, bust down. I want to see you in the comments. There's a Zach Fox reference for Warren.
Shout out to Zach Fox.
Yes, we love Zach Fox as well. So, Suspect 208, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, last time we talked about Slash's son, who I want to say was the drummer. You know, trying to say how like he went out of his way not to play guitar because he would be in his dad's shadow. So, in that article, the singer Noah Weiland, Scott Weiland from Stone Temple Pilots' son, was like, you know, I don't really care about that kind of thing myself. It's kind of like people are going to like me one way or another, or or something along those lines. You know, it is what it is kind of attitude. Well, he's really decided to own up to his dad's legacy because now he just got kicked out for fucking drug use.
Wow.
Now, for extra context here, Scott Weiland got kicked out of, what's the band that he had with Slash? I'm like blanking on their name at the top of my head. Velvet Revolver.
I know. Okay.
Yeah, they had a band with.
I know Stone Temple Pilots.
You know Velvet Revolver. You've probably heard their songs. It's just they had a very short career because Scott Weiland couldn't stay off fucking drugs, and like he got kicked out of STP a couple times because he couldn't stay off drugs. And then of course, he comes back because he was such an amazing talent.
Right.
Same thing with Velvet Revolver.
Mm-hmm.
But so
his son's doing what he did, huh?
Basically, I'm like, what the fuck? Noah.
Wow.
That's right. Calling you out by name. Noah. What the fuck are you doing? Noah, are you serious? Are you serious? I'm so annoyed with this guy. Like, fight me, Noah. I will fight you. Why would you do that? Like, it's well documented. It's like 20 years, 20 something years of it. It's been written out in articles, documentaries, all sorts of shit. Actual interviews with your dad, and you still did what your dad did. What the fuck? Warren, over to you.
I mean, it's probably really easy for him to get drugs. I mean,
I don't know.
No,
something about that statement was funny.
I know that sounds crazy, but I mean, it's true. I mean, he got money, I'm sure, and I mean, shit. All he has to do probably is hit up some of his dad's old friends, right?
Something like that, yeah. But I don't know. It's just I always kind of okay. I understand that the younger generation is allowed to make mistakes too, but I don't know. When you have a dad that's so like, it's just been so talked about. I don't know. I feel like you would just grow up like, I'm not going to do that, or at least not do it as bad. But yep, there you go.
Probably popping Molly or some shit. I've never done Molly myself. I don't even know what the hell it's supposed to do, why you would want to do it, but it is whatever. It is what it is.
It's like souped up ecstasy, basically. Is what I understood. It's ecstasy mixed with some other mystery things for fun. Is how I understood it to be.
Of course it is.
Shout out to Drugs Incorporated documentary series. All y'all white people are if you do drugs on a Saturday evening.
And if you ever have used Molly, or you currently use Motley, you know what? The hell with it. I'm curious.
Bust down.
Just drop it in the comment section.
We are just hungry
All
for comments.
We are gonna go for those comments. All right, so yeah, that's just too bad. That's too bad.
Yeah, I mean, he could clean himself up. He could come back, but to be fair, his dad got cleaned up and came back several times.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We shall see.
I mean, I hope it works out for him. I hope it does.
Yeah, exactly. 'Cause he's good. He's so good himself.
Going in a different direction here.
Yeah.
So there's this thing on 9to5Mac, which is a site all about Mac, right? All your Macintosh news.
Yeah, so it's about me.
Sure.
Those are all my nicknames. Mac, Macintosh. Just saying. Okay.
So basically, if you have ever, for any reason, you were just like, I hate the Apple Music default app, and you just wanted to try something different, well, apparently there's a few apps that you can try. There's one called Marvis, and there's a couple others, and you can go in there and you can check the link in the description. But basically, some of the features that these apps offer that's different from the default Apple Music app is you can tell it to play forgotten songs, so songs that are in your library, but you haven't played them in a while. It'll make a whole playlist out of that. It'll make a playlist out of your whole library, based off of most played songs and most played artists, or kind of whatever you want to set it to do. Like I said, there's a few apps on this list here. So, just go check them out. If you have Apple Music, I do not have Apple Music, so
I do.
Maybe the music master over there can try him if he wants. Maybe he'll do a YouTube video about it. I don't know.
I'm better. Oh, content ideas.
Well, I have an Android phone and I'm happier. Anyways.
Well, you know what? Android's about to get taken over by Linux, so suck it. Have you heard about that? Have you heard about that? Though?
Yeah.
They're coming out. People are excited.
Linux.
You know what?
Yeah.
I have never experienced Linux ever, so bust down once again if you use Linux. Get in that comment section. I want to know about Linux, and I don't want to do any active searching about it. So just tell me about it in the comments because I'm lazy.
All I know is that Linux
Joe.
is mostly used for servers, so they might actually be pretty good phones, depending on how they work.
It's going to be the one.
Things and all that.
Isn't Linux super open-ended or open whatever? So extremely customizable.
Yeah, there's different versions of Linux.
Okay.
I think that's
check it
kind
out.
of where
Check it out.
Android came from, actually.
Check it out.
It's like
5 years,
Linux, something like that. I don't know.
I'm calling it. 5 years from now, to the day. You know what's going to happen with these Linux phones? These are going to be the phones, because they're going to be so customizable. These are the phones that pimps, prostitutes, drug dealers, sex traffickers, fucking just anyone doing anything illegal, even a guy buying pot. Everything's going to be done on Linux phones.
So you can just trash them and get new ones?
Yeah,
They'll be the new burner
it's
phones?
Linux, so they can't be that expensive, right? No, I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't even know, yo. I mean, maybe, but I think it's pretty expensive.
Educate us about Linux down in the comments. Educate us.
Yeah, all I know is that it can be used for server hosting and stuff like that. I don't know anything else myself. So,
all right. So Dr. Dre was in the hospital.
Ah, yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Yeah. For, I guess, when I read it, the article took a really long time to say what it was. So I was like, oh no, Dr. Dre has COVID. Oh no! He's got the vid! Again, to quote Kevin Hart.
The vid.
But I guess it was a brain aneurysm though. And
probably from the crazy ass divorce he's going through.
Word. And
she wants $2 million a month, by the way.
Whew.
That's what she wants in her settlement. She wants $2 million a month. Isn't that crazy?
Woo! That is some.
And they broke it down. Like it was like 20,000. I think she wants a month for phones. It was a crazy list of figures. You can go look it up.
Wow.
$2 million a month.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I would have a brain aneurysm too.
Yeah. So, bro has a brain aneurysm, right? And while he's in the hospital recovering, he's doing well. He made an Instagram post about it. He's coming home. But dude, people tried to rob his house while he's in the hospital. Come on, man. It's Dr. Dre. Respect the man, Sure, he made some stupid ass decisions back in the day. Suge Knight was definitely a mistake. I think everyone can agree on that.
Could you imagine if it was like the ultimate form of disrespect if his house was robbed while they were playing a Dre beat? I think about weird shit like that. Like my mind just goes into weird places.
What if they were wearing Beats headphones? Yeah, I'm just like, what the fuck, guys? Yeah. Come on, there's people you rob, which is fucked up in itself, but there's just people you don't,
Right, right.
Come on, who has more street cred than Dr. Dre does? I mean, besides Snoop, mate. Well, I don't know about Snoop. Snoop somehow keeps his street cred while selling out like every day.
Yeah, he did a song with Big Time Rush, and he's like,
what?
Still kind of looked on as a gangster. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
it's just some weird superpower of his, the Snoop power.
And Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Let's see who else. I mean, so many people. Snoop Dogg has worked with probably the most people I can ever think of. Just like being.
We are gonna make this list at some point of who Snoop Dogg has not worked with, because it's gonna be like 3 people. It's gonna be easy.
Right. And ICP is not one of them. He's worked with them too, so I don't even know.
Snap! That's pretty cool. But yeah, 3 apiece, 3 articles apiece. Did you do your third one? Did you do all 3?
Yep, I did. Right. I did all 3.
There you go.
So
people.
now,
that's
go jump in the cold shower.
Rinse
cool off.
Yeah.
Use the soap.
And when you
don't drop it.
When you come out, you better get ready for some first impressions. It's that time again. It's that time again. It's that time again. It's that time again. It's that time again.
You.
The 6th.
What's the time?
Time for first impression.
First impressions? Oh no!
6-time world champion. Impressioning your first thoughts. This segment.
Impressioning your first thoughts.
What? How would you say it?
Not bad.
Yeah.
Like that.
Sticking with today's theme. Fight me.
All right. So, what do you got for me?
First off, we've got an EP by the artist Zeal Ardor called Wake of a Nation, which was inspired by, it was basically written back when George Floyd was killed. And the description, or like the little interview thing that pops up if you hit the more button in Apple Music, basically talks about how he's basically inspired by that and all the protests and like constant police violence and everything that followed after that. And the title is from the movie Birth of a Nation, which is a Ku Klux Klan propaganda movie from years back. or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, he's just trying. It's a very negative. It's a very dark.
First
EP.
screened in the White House by Woodrow Wilson. Just want to say fuck Woodrow Wilson, by the way.
Anyway, but yeah, and so basically, he's just kind of talking about the world as it is. He actually went out of his way at the end of the article to be like, personally, I hope I never have to write another one of these, because basically the EP is talking about like his worry is how that's just going to become the normal. I don't spoiler alert guy, but I kind of feel like it was the normal before that. Unfortunately, I think you're a little late to the party, but you know it can get worse. It can always get worse, can't it? It can always get worse.
It could.
So, with that being said, Warren, take a look.
All right, we're gonna cut,
and we are now back. Yeah, woo! All right,
so
Warren.
The first song, Vigil. I like that song because it almost sounded like he kind of put gunshots in it, or like made the drums sound like gunshots to kind of like underscore his point.
Yeah. Those like snare, when he was like, don't shoot, and then like the snare rim clicks came in, they were like, blah, or something like that.
Yeah. It really kind of gave me the gunshot vibe. Like, okay, all right, I get what you're saying. You're really kind of on point there. And I agree.
Yeah, he's
with the message of the song.
He's
I
really
like it.
good. He's really good at this concept of like hills and valleys, where it's like he's good at starting soft and getting loud and going back to soft again, or vice versa. Like he's good at dynamics, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like what I've heard so far. And Tuskegee, I like that song too.
Yeah,
it's pretty good stuff. I recommend everybody check this guy out.
Zeal and Ardor.
Zeal and Ardor. Not artery, just ardor. Ardor.
He's coming
without the re.
He's coming for some arteries. Goddamn, he's gonna fucking kill somebody. No.
He might. Just might.
But yeah, that song was just like straight up power, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, he did not hold back.
That's a classic black metal song right there.
Yeah, very intense.
Like,
very intense, that's for sure.
He would have made like all those guys proud, you know, if they weren't like up their own asses and white.
Damn.
Cradle of Filth would dug it. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Then you got number 5. What was number 5 called? Trust No One.
Yes, Trust No One. Actually, Trust No One.
Ever. Seriously.
Yeah.
Trust.
Yeah.
Trust
Never.
the song No One.
Yeah, trust the song No One because it's telling you to trust no one.
By Top of the Mountain.
I see what you did there. We are being very unprofessional. You just heard my alarm go off on the podcast, but you know what? It is what it is. Things happen. All right. But anyway, yeah, Trust No One.
And then the last song.
It's a pretty good song.
The last song now.
Wake of a Nation. Very dirty. He's a very dirty sound.
Oh, yeah.
Very distorted.
Yeah.
But he uses it very well.
If there were guitars, those are some fucked up guitars, like in the best way.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure those are synths, but whatever.
Whatever they are, they sound good. So, yeah, I highly recommend you guys go and check this out. Zeal and Ardor. Not artery, just ardor.
Wake of a Nation.
Wake of a Nation.
All right.
Time to wake up.
We just got one more. Since we have a band with a song called Live Your Life, I wanted Warren to hear another artist with a song called Live Your Life. And so we're going to check that out right now.
Yes, we are. We're going to cut you in half. All right, so that song, I felt like I went to like EDM church.
For real, yeah.
Yeah, it had like a gospel choir vibe almost over the the risers and everything. That was fun. If you haven't heard that song,
I want to hear more of that.
Mm-hmm. Tony Jr. By the way, it's not Tiny Jr.
It's Tony Jr.
Yeah, I kept saying Tiny Jr. Yeah, Tony Jr. Live Your Life by Tony Jr. and Steff
De Campo.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Check it out,
Tony
guys.
Jr.
I found it
That's
on there.
yeah. So that's what you want. Where'd you find it at?
One more time?
I said, where did you find it at?
Oh, I found it in the EDM Hits playlist on Apple Music. If you are listening to this on podcasts, make sure you subscribe to the podcast and give ratings, because we need those ratings.
And also, wherever you listen to us, follow us on Instagram, Maple Mix Productions.
Whoop, whoop.
Twitter,
Whoop, whoop.
Maple Mix Pro.
Whoop, whoop.
Twitter, my Twitter is Aries the Kid with a Z. Don't put an S, you won't find me.
With a Z.
Yes, a Z for all of my non-American friends. I think we're the only country that says Z, right?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I think we are. We're like one of the few ones I think that says Z.
Always, of course, like all the YouTube things. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell.
Facebook.com/Maple Mix Productions. There you go.
Yes.
Like
us, follow us.
Follow us.
And
put some
leave
comments.
reviews on there as well, because apparently there is a review section. So go on. Do it.
Do it now. All right, well, that is all for us. So I'm Aries the Kid, he's in Music Master Jones, and guess what? Everything we do is...
Sweet!
Everything